I don't know if this is something you should cheer about. There's alien orbs up there, and they're scanning you to do you know what. I mean, we've all seen South Park and What Happened to Butters. Welcome back, everyone, to part number 52 of Mysterious TikToks. And I tell you what, I got can't even speak. I got UFOs flying above my house. I got COVID now as well. I tell you what, they're coming after me, but I'm never gonna miss an upload. It will never ever happen. All right, there are literally hundreds of drones surrounding Washington and DC right now as we speak. So we're gonna go through all that today. I've got some other great videos for you all today, so I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure to like this video, and I really hope you enjoy. Look at that, you can see it in the distance there. There are drones surrounding the entire city. And why is no one talking about it? Like, I did so much digging on this and no one is talking about it. And I don't know what's worse. So let's give this video a watch and we'll talk about it after.
I already made one, but I came out to the roof now and look, they're all around, guys. Look at this. They're surrounding Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C. It's just a circle all the way around. And then I already showed you the other side of the building. That was what my first was from. But look, if I come all the way over here on the other side of the building, they're over here too. Now this is towards DC. So where I just showed you, that was like Shenandoah, out towards like Loudoun County, Ashburn. This is now out towards DC. And you can see they're all still, they're just circling. It's just one huge circle. See them out there? They're just making this one huge circle from DC, maybe even past, like in Maryland, all throughout. Look at these things. They're everywhere, dude.
Okay, I think we can all agree that that is very strange. And those aren't planes. Those aren't planes at all. And I don't know. It seems like they're protecting something or intimidating something. But whatever your theories are to why you think all these orbs are circulating the city, let me know. But this is probably one of the strangest orb videos I've seen. You know, we've watched a lot here on the channel where they're traveling from one place to another, but I've never seen anything like this before. But this next video is even stranger, and this is going super viral at the moment. This is of a cloaked ship in the clouds, and I know all your thoughts, as mine were straight away. This is AI. And what I do, I always chuck videos into AI detection softwares, and it didn't pop up. And I've seen 3 videos of this same looking cloud, but take a look at this and let me know what you think.
What the f is that? What the f is that? Oh, like we're not moving?
Alright, that is very strange. I've seen a lot of clouds in my life. Believe me, I spent my whole childhood in school looking out the window. And I saw a lot of clouds and they don't look like that. And if you type into TikTok, cloaked UFO, this is the first video that pops up. I don't know, just take a look at that. That's scary, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts down below. But it looks like they're coming for us all. I mean, it certainly does look like a door, but look at the back. I mean, if giants were running in and out of there, they got no space, have they? And these people must be the same people that design the Ryanair flights, you know, commercial planes where you get no legroom. Because I tell you what, if giants go in and out of that door, there's no legroom in there. They've got to go through that door, turn left, right, and go all the way around. Like, unless it goes underground, but I don't know. Why didn't they just knock on the door? Conspiracy theorists are going crazy with this one, but yeah, let me know what you think about that piece of rock. I mean, it could be a door. All right, so I was really excited to show you this video, guys. This is I'm really struggling today. 3, 2, 1. These are orbs, UFOs spotted in Wales. down my way, right? But I would be really angry if I was aliens and I travelled hundreds of light years and I ended up here. Could have gone to the Maldives or something. You ended up in the UK, mate. So, but yeah, watch what happens in this video. This is crazy.
I swear I said. Look, there's another one in the cloud. Girl. I can't hear you. Paris is holding them over there. Where?
That's very suspicious. Camera said something.
I'm freezing. Ian. We come in peace. What the f***? Chris. Oh my god. I just had that on camera. That was nuts, mine, wasn't it?
This is the thing. This is happening everywhere. And whenever I see these orb videos, I believe them. Because I've seen many. And I've actually filmed a UFO with my own potato phone. It was in episode 50, which was uploaded 2 days ago. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I filmed an orb, UFO, in Budapest. And they're everywhere. So a lot of you, if you just put your cameras up in the sky and sit there, you'll probably see something. And some of the stuff you can't even see with the naked eye. Yeah, that's a crazy video. That the way they just shot off in a distance like that is insane. And the most insane part is that this is happening in our skies and no one seems to be talking about it.
When your dog knows it's time, according to psychology, he looked at you one last time. Not because he was scared, but because he wanted to memorize your face, the person who was his whole world. Psychology says dogs don't fear death the way humans do. They don't think, I'm dying. They think, I hope you're okay. As his heartbeat slows, he watches your eyes, waiting for a smile, any sign that you're safe. Because in his mind, his job was never to live forever. It was to love you and to make sure you'd be okay without him. When his paw twitches and his breath gets lighter, that's not pain, it's release. His brain floods with oxytocin, the same feeling he had every time you came home. So when he finally closes his eyes, he's not saying goodbye, he's saying, you gave me the best life. Now promise me you'll keep living it. According to psychology, dogs never truly leave. Their scent, their warmth, their rhythm stay wired in your brain forever. That's why sometimes, late at night, you still feel him curl beside you, because your mind remembers what your heart can't let go.
Man, that was deep. And we've all, most of us, experienced that pain of losing a pet, and it's awful. It's the worst pain. I went through it. I'll never forget it. We don't deserve dogs. When I was growing up, my dream job was to be like RoboCop, right? And to go out there into the world and to sort of arrest people that mistreat dogs. You know what I mean? I'm a huge dog person, right? I love dogs. I could have 100 of them if I could. That triggers me so much. People that mistreat animals, I hate it. And that was my dream job, like RoboCop, just to go out there and find the people. And they're out there. A house isn't a home without a dog. It just doesn't feel the same. Well, sorry to break it to you, right? It ain't real. And the reason why I'm adding this into this video is because this video got uploaded a couple of days ago and it's on 8 million views. And I went in the comments and people are saying it's an earth octopus. No one's talking about it being AI. Clearly, I either didn't pay attention in school or these things don't exist. You know what I mean? But it's AI. And the point I want to prove is that this stuff is going like everywhere. And some stuff you can't even tell if it's real or fake. So think of the misinformation that's getting spread around. And this is something we got to be really careful of. And does it not scare you how accurate AI is getting? And that looks real. It scares me anyway because of how realistic things are getting and how it can be used against us.
Our first caress.
Millions of of people watched this shocking moment live on TV. None of it was planned. To this day, nobody really knows what happened. It looks like Wendy Williams saw something and then just dropped to the floor right after. About 3 years ago, you probably also saw that weird video of Katy Perry where her eye glitches. She pretends nothing happened and keeps performing. She's not the only one that happened to, and she never explained what it was, probably to hide something and keep people from worrying. In another live broadcast, a TV host glitched on camera, but watch closely how she wakes back up. I've never seen a stare that creepy in my life.
I'm sorry.
Kylie Jenner is known by hundreds of millions of people, and yet in one interview she does something you just can't explain. Watch the strange motion she makes with her hand.
That's scary, isn't it? Imagine waking up in the night and just seeing that stood at the end of the bed. That would be scary. What do you think happened there? It did look like she saw something. The weird thing they do with their eyelids has been seen by so many celebrities. So I wonder what the connection is there. Very, very strange. And she has many instances like this where she's acted very, very strange. I don't know. I think a glitch is probably a very light word to say what's really happening here. But I'm interested to hear, what do you think happened? And this was on live TV, so it's not AI. Right, I wanted to show you this because I don't know if I'm onto something here. I don't know. But this video is from 2 years ago. And do you remember the video we watched at the start with all those orbs surrounding Washington? This video was taken, and that thing there was seen in exactly the same place those orbs were. This is smack bang in the middle of Washington, D.C. And I did some digging on this video, and it was seen by a lot of people. There's many, many videos on it. So I do think this happened. But it's in the same exact location where most of the orb sightings are happening. So I don't know. There could be something there. I don't know. I am a tinfoil hat kind of guy, so it could be nothing. But I just wanted to say that quick. But anyway, let's watch this video, guys. Really struggling to speak. I feel rough, I'll tell you. Right, let's watch this video, and we'll talk about it at the end.
This astonishing footage from 2019 shows a massive, silent, pyramid-shaped object hovering over the Pentagon building in Washington, D.C. Estimated to be over 600 feet in length, the enormous craft floats effortlessly above the building at an altitude of around 1,000 feet. Displaying no visible means of propulsion, the stunning pyramid rotates slowly and noiselessly as it glides through the sky. Captured by 3 separate anonymous witnesses from different vantage points, the incredible sight was said to have been visible for nearly an hour before vanishing. Really remarkable. Similar unidentified objects were filmed in prior years. In 2009, an identical gigantic pyramid drifted above the Kremlin in Moscow. An analogous craft looming ominously over Beijing, partially shrouded by clouds. As these bizarre events continue to transpire, many pressing questions emerge. How is it possible these massive structures can float silently for such long durations? What is powering their flight and enabling their incredible maneuverability? Why have sightings occurred repeatedly over important capital cities and buildings? Also, why has no government or military organization claimed ownership or provided an explanation? With no definitive answers, speculation swirls. Could these be secret military aircraft utilizing exotic propulsion and stealth technologies? Are they sophisticated hoaxes created with advanced special effects? Or might they have an extraterrestrial origin from civilizations yet unknown to humanity? Until more evidence emerges, the source and purpose of these anomalous pyramids remains a profound mystery warranting further investigation.
You know, we can get a 4K image of a flipping flower, right? But no one has ever got a 4K image of a UFO. It just can't happen. It can't happen in the UFO world, can it? But yeah, that pyramid UFO was seen also in Russia. So I heard about that story, but it's just very strange how in certain areas of the world there's more UFO sightings than others, especially over power plants and stuff like that. But it's so creepy and it's so strange how you go on TikTok and, you know, you could get 100 million views for, I don't know, like licking the end of your thumb or something. That was a bit of a stupid example, but I couldn't think of anything. But if there's a strange object flying in the sky, it doesn't get any views. I have to show you this video. This is madness. So this group are on a beach and they're UFO hunters. So there's like a hotspot in this area and they start getting scanned by some sort of lights. This blue light. And you can see the craft above them in this video and it's scanning them. I mean, this is so strange. And I've seen multiple videos, all from people in this crowd. Why don't you run for your life? You know what I mean? If there's a flipping mothership scanning you, I wouldn't be waving and cheering and saying, yeah, come see us. You taking the mick? Like, anyway, let's watch the video.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, there was a couple trailing each other. Where are they? See a lot of stuff over up the tops of the it's fascinating. No, oh, yeah, there they are. They're up there. Yeah, these are all definitely there. Even those, I think it's the difference with the clouds. Oh, yeah, no, those are definitely on the move. Look at that. I love it.
I don't know if this is something you should cheer about. There's alien orbs up there and they're scanning you. They're probably scanning you to do you know what. I mean, we've all seen South Park and what happened to Butters. That's exactly what's going to happen. If these people keep cheering and saying, yeah, come on. Yeah, let's be friends. Like, are you crazy? Time to go home. Pack up your beach stuff and head home, mate. Yeah, I mean, how many alien films need to come out for us to know that they're going to invade us? You know, we've all seen Mars Attacks. They just come out and start lasering everyone up with laser guns. If aliens ever show up and start scanning me, I'm out of there. I'm ducking because I'll tell you what, I ain't hanging around to find out what they want to do with me. And I've seen a lot of people saying they want to meet aliens. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Unless they give me insurance that they're not going to kidnap me or something, then fair enough. I would drive their UFO if they asked me, though, to be fair. I would. That's how they'd get me, if they offered for me to drive the UFO. But if they just turned up, I don't know. I don't think I would do it. But anyway, sorry for today's video. I know it was a bit messy and I feel absolutely... I feel rough. But I just couldn't... I couldn't miss an upload. I couldn't do it. But anyway, I want to bring myself to a final point, and it's a positive message. I know it's normally quite... You know, sometimes it's a bit deep. But for those who are actively trying to become a better person, right? And this is something I do. I put a lot of pressure on myself because every day I'm trying to be a bit better than the man I was yesterday. I'm trying to be a bit better in all areas of life. If you make mistakes, if you fall and make a previous mistake, and we're all going to do it, it's in human nature. Don't beat yourself up about it. Because it's the intention. If you're actively trying to become a better person and you fall, you make a mistake, you fall back into temptation, you might... It's okay. It's a long process, so don't beat yourself up, you know? And I get messages of people saying, you know, they fell into it again or they've made a mistake and now they feel disheartened. But never lose hope because you're a human being, you're not a robot. I can't just, you know, click a button on the side of your head and now you're perfect. It's a long process, so be kinder to yourself. You know, it's the journey. The man that likes walking will always enjoy the journey more than the person that likes the destination, because it's the journey that matters. It's getting to that point. That's the most important bit. You know, how can you know if you're a genuine person if you've never struggled? You know, how can you know yourself if you've never struggled? So take on this time as an opportunity to get to know yourself, okay? And just pick yourself up, dust off your shoes and carry on going. Don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. Because this is the most important bit, is the times of tribulation. And that's what it is. It's tribulation. So never give up, everyone. Keep fighting. I'm super proud of you all. I read so many messages from you all every day, and you're all doing amazing. So keep going, keep fighting, because your future self is depending on the decisions you make today. So think of that person. Maybe not, you know, people around us are important, but think of yourself as well. And because the only person that can change your life is you. And don't forget that. Don't ever give up. Never let the devil win. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great week. I hope you had a great day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. See you then.